Hey y'all, it's Tasia back with another video. So in this channel, we tell it how it is. I tell it how it is, so let's tell it how it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video from little old me. Now, on today's topic, we're going to be talking about millennials. We're going to watch some videos from some TikTokers who are tired, who are millennials, and they tired. And they finna give y'all a piece of their mind. They finna give me a piece of their mind at this point too, because I'm watching. So let's get to some of their videos and I'm gonna come back with my commentary. Let's get it.
Millennials are the first generation to age backwards. I'm gonna say that again because I don't think you guys heard me. Millennials are the first generation that aged backwards. What do you mean we did it? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, look at our generation. Compared to generations before us, like I say all the time, go back, watch the movies. I just watched Liar Liar last night with my kids. It was a little inappropriate. But anyway, for us it wasn't. But anyway, I just watched Liar Liar last night with my kids, right? And they were our age as we are now. And literally, they looked so much older than we do now. Is it not true? I was watching them, I'm like, I cannot believe that they are our age now. I mean, I don't know, maybe they dressed older, maybe they did their hair and it made them look older than us, but it is what it is. Like, we definitely look good for our age. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I see like high schoolers or kids in their early 20s, and I legit think that they're in their 30s, and they're not. So, go millennials. Go us.
To my girls in their 30s, I need to know, is anyone else in this weird stage of life where they're in their lazy girl / it is what it is era, but at the same time also in a glow up era where they want to do so much but you just don't feel like doing shit at all? Like, I'm in this weird stage of life where I just want to sit on the couch, binge watch TV, drink wine, eat all the food. As a millennial, I think I'm just tired. At the same time, I feel like I'm in this glow up, boss up era where I have to accomplish so many goals or life is like gonna leave me behind. I don't know what it is, but it's this weird feeling of just confused as shit. Maybe it's just me.
Okay, this is going to be sort of like an elder millennial shout out because that's what I am. That's my generation. And I'm going to talk about why we are the greatest generation, or at least what I mean by that is it seems like our pop culture was just very aligned to us all the way up. I'm going to give you some examples to, express this point or whatever. We were very young kids when Disney had their arguably greatest run. We're talking about Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Lion King, and Aladdin. Boom, 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 boom. Late 80s, early 90s. We're young kids. That's Disney's best fucking run. They've really never topped that since then. I think when Pocahontas came out, it took a dip, slide up again when Mulan came out, but still 4 movies in a row that are considered stone cold classics, and we were just the right age for that. Okay? We were young kids. We were like 5, 6, 7 whenever Ninja Turtles were out. We were the perfect age for that. That was perfect. And then maybe some of us hung on a little bit for Power Rangers. That was perfect timing. Around mid 90s, we're around 9, 10, 11 years old. The Mortal Kombat movie comes out. Mortal Kombat is huge. Like Super Nintendo, and then PS1 is out. It's amazing time for gaming. It's the fucking best. What other movies? We had Mortal Kombat, we had Jurassic Park. We're like 9, 10, or 11 when Jurassic Park comes out. Are you fucking kidding me? Also, comedies. We were 8, 9, 10, 11 or whatever when Ace Ventura was out. I tell people all the time why Ace Ventura was so big in my childhood, because I was a 9-year-old boy. That guy was the fucking funniest guy imaginable. It was a Looney Tunes cartoon brought to life. Ace Ventura was incredible at this time. 1 and 2. It could not be beat. Then when we got a little bit older, we had Austin Powers, which was perfect timing for us becoming young teens and teenagers. And Then we had a little bit later, we're in high school, American Pie comes out. That is perfect timing for us in high school. Blink-182 is huge. In 1999, when we're starting to think about the world and get, we're like 13, 14, 15, 16 maybe, around late 90s, we have Korn and all the like new metal and stuff. We're getting into hard music, Rage Against the Machine and Tool and all that is big. And also in 99, we have The Matrix and we have Fight Club come out. Basically, they're probably in the theater at the same time. They were both summer 99, I believe. It was just like absolutely perfect timing for like seemingly everything that came out whenever we were kids. Going back a little bit, back when we were like, again, 7, 8, 9 years old-ish, X-Men cartoon is out, Batman animated series is out. I mean, have you noticed every elder millennial, we feel like we had the best childhoods, but we're not having the best adulthoods because of economic reasons and whatever, and everybody's gone through it that's alive right now. But it's just kind of a stark difference to have lived your childhood before 9/11 and then your adulthood after 9/11. I think that was kind of the turning point, and I think we're all feeling it. We're all of us elder millennials are feeling it. A lot of people talk about the 90s were peak human civilization, and I used to think that was a joke, but I don't know if it is. It's probably real. We were preteens getting into Nirvana. We were probably like 9 or 10 whenever Nirvana was out. But we're still getting into Nirvana, and grunge was huge and all that. Like, it just felt. It's probably some sort of confirmation bias, but it just felt like everything in pop culture aligned so well with us up until maybe early 2000s or something, and then we had a kind of a drop off. But that's how it feels. Anyway, thanks.
I don't want to hear another Gen Z person talking about millennials when your entire identity is stolen from millennials. I saw 2 videos today. One of somebody trying to sell me a Von Dutch hat online on TikTok Shop, which was out of control. And then I saw a girl who was talking about this cool new velour tracksuit, and it was like a Juicy Couture knockoff. And I'm like, cool and new don't go in the same sentence as Von Dutch and Juicy Couture. I've never seen a group of people who have no identity and talk so much about the generation who actually identifies the most with them and cares the most about the world that we live in and the world that they will inherit than Gen Z. It's insane that you can dress like me. You're wearing Jenko jeans. You're wearing Maurice Francois Gibaud. You're wearing Hot Topic-esque clothing. And your lingo is all created by us. And now you're calling it TikTok lingo. And you don't even realize how dumb you look because you're trying to be me. So until you guys can formulate your own sense of style, your own sense of lingo, your own sense of identity, stop coming for us. Because me and my friends were in the club getting low with Usher and Lil Jon. Me and my friends were in the club wearing business attire with rhinestone Von Dutch hats on. Me and my friends were in the club going in dry, coming out wet because we lived that life that you're trying to emulate. It wasn't a fad for us. Y'all have no idea what it was like to be outside with a Nextel on your clip, chirping in the club with a sidekick typing on AIM. All right? Figuring out what we were going to do next. All we had was free nights and weekends, and we didn't have text messaging or data. We had small edge, then we had large edge, then we had LTE, and by that time, everybody had Blackberries. Y'all don't know about that life. You were born with the internet. You were born influenced by everything on the internet. We were the last generation to actually cultivate a culture, cultivate a generational reach. So stop talking shit about us, because if you didn't know anything about us, you would know that we're the ones that care about you.
I'm starting to understand why older generations don't like millennials, because low key, like, all we do is complain about shit, even though we can literally see on our phones how bad it can get. Like, literally. And yet we complain about all of these freedoms we have. Oh, democracy doesn't work. But how long have you been voting? How long have you actually had the ability to vote? You have not been beaten up in the streets. You wouldn't even allow for any of that to happen in today's society. Like the things that our grandparents and our great grandparents had to deal with, we will never, ever, ever have to deal with, ever. And it's starting to make sense to me why they be cringing a little bit when we say what we're saying. We don't show enough respect to the people who actually have had to fight for shit. And then we're too lazy to actually do what it takes to organize and fight for shit. That's what bothers me. Everything is an inconvenience. Everything. People were even upset about having to cancel their Hulu and Disney Plus. What? Montgomery bus boycott? Ringing any bells? Folks was walking miles with kids every day. I'm worried about us. We're gonna lose everything because we don't want to fight for anything.
Let me know what y'all think about millennials, y'all. I really don't have much to say because I know a lot of millennials, like my aunt, my fiance, my mama. My mama had me when she was super, super young, so she's a millennial. And, other people's brothers and cousins and all them people. But they don't be acting like that for real. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. But as we get older, everybody just get older. I do feel like the millennials did have the best generation in my opinion, because kids were actually being kids without having iPads shoved in their faces because their mamas don't want to deal with them, or just all of that stuff. They love to have toys. They grew up with Toys R Us, all the best historic legendary movies like Lion King, all of that stuff. They grew up with the best. While we had to grow up with technology shoved in our face. But I do remember the LTEs, the Blackberries, the all of them phones. I remember that. I just remember everything, even down to Kick and all of that stuff way, 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 way back. I don't know if that's like a millennial thing, but still, I was around for a majority of that stuff. I had a great childhood with playing with toys and not having technology stuffed in my face. So as far as the millennial issues that these people are having, I don't really know too much about it, but let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and I'll be sure to be back with some more videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.